It is 6:57 in the morning in the game, and I'm standing over the mysterious machine. In this quest, I am going to walk you through getting the Burg.l chip for the Grave Robbery Quest. But I'm gonna take you through a route through the Red Ant Cave that allows you to pick up a full set of Burg.l armor. So from here you turn around and you walk towards the field station. Now ignore the left and the right paths that you see, left, right, but instead go over the mound, the dirt mound in the back of the field station, and you will find a continuing path here that will lead you to the Red Ant Cave.
Those soldier ants mean
I just passed a workbench that I built for making the Bratburst bomb, but that's another topic. So here I am at the Red Ant Cave. Now, you don't really need a light to actually find your ways around in the cave, but you will need a light in order to see the loots that are laying around on the ground.
champion of the sun.
So you'll need a torch. And as you are following the spiral route down the cave, you will come to the first point, the first junction here, which I call junction 0. At this junction, if you go straight, you're gonna go to room number 1, where you will find the molar, the milk molar. If you look to the right, there's a fake, not a fake really, but an empty deceptive pocket that leads nowhere. And to the left, turning 180 degrees is a path that will lead you to junction number 5 and the chamber number 4 for the Burg.l chip. So this is the path we came in. This is the 180 degree path that will lead you to the Burg.l chip room. But since we are making a round to collect the Burg.l armor sets, the easiest way to do so is to continue on to the room number 1. This way. Before you get to room number 1, you will see another empty pocket over here. That's not a path. But instead, continue to the milk molar room, room number 1. That's the milk molar. Now in this room, stay on this ledge and ignore that path that will also lead to room number 3, but we're not heading there yet. And these painted outlines of what looks like a path is not a path right here. It's another empty pocket. Over here, another empty well, that's not even an empty pocket. It just looks like there is something. And then over here is the real path to room number 2, which is covered by this dirt column that makes this that makes it look like a separate path from what's over here. Over here is also a mirage, and just a way around the column to the same path. Okay, so you look back around, you see the raw signs that we just saw. And by the way, let me go ahead and turn off those trail markers so we can see better by pressing the letter Y, the key Y, the Y key. Okay, so we are continuing to follow the path to room number 2. In room number 2, we're gonna go over we're gonna continue the path by following the what you see on the left there in front of us. But before we go there, we're gonna jump up this ledge here to pick up our first piece of armor, the Burg.l face mask. And then before I get back down to follow that path on the left to room number 3, I just want to show you that what's behind me is the path to room number 6, which contains nothing, and room number 7, where you will find the red ant queen. Okay, so back down and to continue our path. Now, it's a good practice to keep turning around and see where you come from. That way, when you're in a rush, you choose the right path to go back. So that is our way that we came in here. That's where we jump up the ledge to get the first piece of armor. That's the path to room number 6 and 7. And this is the ramp we work our way back down here to continue our path to room number 3, where you will find the next piece of armor. Now along the path here you will find a escape bead that you can collect. And then in room number 3 you gotta be careful, don't fall down the hole in the ground there too early. Instead you're gonna continue ahead here and collect the second piece of armor, the rotten beast shin guards, before you turn around and go down the hole. But before even then, I just want to point out to you that this path over here on the left, that is covered by some red growth, is the way back to room number 1, where you'll find the milk molar. And this path on the right here is it will lead you to a water tunnel, a tunnel filled with water, or the flooded tunnel. That will lead you to intersection number 5 or junction number 5, where you will also find a way to get to room number 4 down here. We're just gonna go drop down and go to number 4, room number 4 from here. Now in room number 4, that's the way out of the room. There's only one way out and in, except for that way to drop down here on top of us. Now in this room number 4, as I said, you will find the Burg.l chip right there. And then over here you'll find the third piece of armor. Collect that and you are done with the mission, what we come here for. But if you look around, there will be other items that you can loot. You will need a level 2 hammer to collect this fresh mint, which I don't have yet for this character. So I'm done. So I'm just gonna head out of here. Now, as you get out of here, the first place you get to is this junction that I call number 5 on the map. And by the way, you can find my map and a set of notes and strategy tips for this ant cave, this red ant cave, in the description section of my YouTube, this video clip. You can download it and print it out as you follow through with this video to get familiarized with this cave. Alright, back to the video. The dirt column you see in front of me makes this pathway here in the middle and this pathway on the left look like two different paths. But in fact, they both lead to the only path out of here, which is up the ramp here. Okay, so that path just go around the column and ended up right here where you see the ants are leaving. Now behind you, you will find the water tunnel, which, like I say, once you get out of it from room number 3, if you go into the water from room number 3, you will end up here, like I say, at junction number 5. And like I say, also at junction number 5, you're gonna find your way to the chip room, which is where we just came out of. Okay, so water tunnel, junction number 5, the chip room is that way. And now we're gonna get out of here since we're done with our quest by following the spiraling up ramp. At first we will end up back at junction 0, which is the junction where we first get to when we come down the cave, which is right here. As you remember, if you make an 880 degrees turn, you will find your way out. And that's the ramp up and out. Now, again, behind me is the path to the motor room, or room number 1. And this is the empty pocket. So, we're gonna continue our ramp up and out of here. And that is it. And to go back to the mysterious machine, you're gonna follow that path down there to go back to the field station and then eventually to the mysterious machine. It is now 12:47 p.m. in the game. At this time of the day, you do not run into the risk of running to the wolf spider or any spider in the area. So you are safe to just make your way back there. I'm gonna dismount the torch to save it. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. Good luck with the game, and be sure to give me a like and subscribe for more maps of the ground in Grounded. Thank you and bye bye.